keep on replaying over my mistakes. Oh, can you give me a moment so I can give my head some space? You can help me out. Draw the line, draw the line, draw the line, draw the line. You can help me out. You've gotta let it go, you've gotta let it go. Hypotheticals are making you lose control. You've gotta let it go, you've gotta let it go. Hypotheticals are making you crazy. You've gotta let it go, you've gotta let it go. Hypotheticals are making you lose control. You've gotta let it go, you've gotta let it go. Hypotheticals are making you crazy. Yo, what is going on, my beautiful brothers and sisters, fellow radiators of love? My name is Jamal Pope, aka J Phoenix, and this is going to be your astrology horoscope for the moon in Virgo, while the sun is in Scorpio. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day so far. I wanted to make this video outside because it's nice and beautiful and I had the opportunity to make it outside. It's a gorgeous day, it's a peaceful day, not a cloud in the sky, got a jet flying overhead, a little brisk, but not too cold. This moon is now in Virgo, overthinking Virgo, over analytical Virgo, focused on the details Virgo, and right now it is tough to iron out all these details with all these retrograde planets. We have 5 retrograde planets, plus we have Chiron. So we have Mercury, the traditional ruler of Virgo, retrograde right now in Sagittarius. Already doesn't like to be there and already can't figure out the details because it's really looking at this big picture of things. And it can't really see a way forward right now. Even though Mars is charged forward and we want to take action, we want to move forward, it's a little bit tough because our mind is so focused on looking at the past, looking at past things, looking at past ideas, beliefs, philosophies, and trying to figure out, do these things even fit in with where we are going? And yet, there's a simultaneous pull and push for us to move things forward. But we also, of course, have all this retrograde energy here in Pisces. We have Neptune here. We have Saturn here. We have Jupiter that's now gone retrograde in Cancer. We have Uranus, which is retrograded back into Taurus. 5 retrograde planets. Whenever a planet goes into retrograde, that is the review period. And of course, you can't forget Chiron, which is retrograde in Aries. The traditional ruler of, the modern ruler of Virgo. I chose that song, Hypotheticals by Yoe Mase. At least I think that's how you say his name, but I'm not gonna overthink it, right? I chose that song because that's where we are right now. We're thinking about all the hypotheticals, all the ideas, all the theories about how come we're where we are right now? How did we get here? How do we get out of this? How do we move forward? But with all these retrograde planets, it's going to be tough to iron out all the details. So we're doing this on an individual level. We're doing this on a collective level. But overthinking these things and thinking about all these different hypotheticals and all these ideas is going to cause you to go crazy. It's going to cause you to, spin out of control, spiral out of control, because you can't do it right now. You can't do it right now. We can always think about the what if, the woulda, shoulda, couldas. And this moon in Virgo is very much so focused emotionally. We want things to feel right. We want things to feel like they have their place and their purpose. The beautiful thing about all these retrograde planets is that it will actually help us to do just that. But the pull with Mars is that we have to charge forward and find new things and discover new things and all these sort of things. And yes, we can integrate an element of that, but we also have to take into consideration, I think in many ways, the adventures that we're going to be going on, or that Mars is going to be pulling us along on, are going to be things that we are having to revisit. Different opportunities that we might have came up with in the past, different avenues that we maybe walked down in the past, but maybe we didn't keep walking. Maybe we stopped. And we decided to go that way instead. Maybe we decided to go that way instead. This is giving us an opportunity, now that we're at this juncture point, to actually be able to be like, you know what? Maybe I will revisit that thing. Maybe I will try that thing out. Maybe the answer has always been there, but because I was so hyper fixated and hyper focused on it looking a certain way that I didn't keep going down that particular path. So yes, this can bring up feelings of, regret. This can bring up feelings of, like I said, the woulda, shoulda, couldas. I should have did that. I should have put more energy into this. I should have invested more time in that. Overly pondering these things is not really going to get us anywhere. What is going to get us is just having the simple awareness that within life's imperfections, that is actually the perfection. Going down these different routes that may not yield the results that we want is actually what gets us along the journey. It's like God Bless the Broken Road by, Rascal Flatts. It's like you can go through so many different relationships and they can hurt and they can cause pains and scars, emotional scars, mental scars, psychological scars, maybe even spiritual scars. Unfortunately for some, physical scars. But all of those broken promises, all of those broken relationships, all of those broken ideas of how this thing could be and how it could look will lead you ultimately to where you're supposed to go. We don't really know. It's hard for us to conceptualize of the destination right now because, like I said, this planet of communication is going backwards. We have Jupiter, the ruler of Sagittarius, that's also now going backwards. So it's going to feel uncomfortable too. We have to learn how to dive into the uncomfort of realizing that, hey, sometimes we make mistakes in life. Sometimes we mess up. Sometimes we trip and fall. But that doesn't mean that we have to stay there, right? We don't have to stay there. And it's going to be even harder because now we have all these competing ideologies vying for position within the social hierarchy, and society needs to go this way, society needs to go that way, society needs to go this way. And everybody is bringing their individual experiences and projecting out into the universe and into the world and into society saying, this is the reason why we should go this way because this happened to me. Well, this happened to me, and that runs counter to your argument. I think it's important to take a moment, to take a breath. If anything, with this moon in Virgo, take some silent time. Remember, Virgo is the hermit. Take some silent time. Go out into nature. Take a deep breath. Meditate. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That's what I have for you all for this Moon in Virgo message. It's very simple. Not even really talking about the aspects in general, just channeling. Because honestly, if I overtalk, if I overthink the message, and if I just ramble like I usually do, it would detract from the message. So y'all take care, stay blessed, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.